Let's learn how to use the microbit light sensor. We will need to make a blank project, so I'll go new project. Let's call it light sensor demo. And in code options, I'll make it a Python project because we will be using Python. Let's create. So, the light sensor. Play. The light sensor is pretty cool. It actually uses the LEDs here as an input, which is really cool. Really cool property of LED as light sensor. Normally, LEDs make light. There you go. An LED is one of these. Normally, an LED makes light, but actually, if you shine light on it, it'll make a little bit of voltage. So you can use that to detect the light level in a really rough way. So how does it work? Well, if I go to input, then there is a light level thing here. From 0 being dark to 255, very, very bright. If I drag it in here, there we go, input.light level. Currently, it's not doing anything with it, is it? So let's save that to a variable for later. I can make a variable, let's call it, I don't know, let's call it light, maybe? Light equals input.light level. So now, oh, what's wrong now? Light and number. Can I call it something else, like reading? Oopsie. There we go, it just didn't like the variable called light. So I'm saving this in a variable called reading. So it'll get the light level and store it in this box called reading. I can do lots of things with that box. I can print what is in that box. So I can print reading. If I press play, and you can change the light level by clicking up here to go from full sun to very, very dark. Anyway, obviously with an actual microbit, you can download it and pair it to your microbit. Then you could see it on an actual microbit, but here I can just simulate it and change it. It doesn't seem to change here, but that's because this code only runs once. So let's run it over and over and over again so we can constantly get it to print out over and over what the current light level is. To do that, we will need to go into basic and make a run code forever. There we go. So now we've got a function called onForever. I can get this code in here, Control X to cut, delete this pass. Pass means do nothing, and do Control V or Command V to paste it in there. Good. Suppose I don't need those blank lines anymore. So now I have a function, and this function will run over and 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 over again forever. If I press play and show the console, as I change the light level, it keeps printing the light level from 0 being dark to 255 being fully bright. Neat. Okay, so check that works and you're happy with that. In fact, click download and put it on your microbit. Check that it works on your microbit. You'll need to pair it with your microbit for it to come up on the computer. In fact, maybe I will even try that right now as a little demonstration. So I'm plugging in my microbit. Now I'm going pair. I can click my device. And I can download this to my device. So now I've got two consoles. One from the simulator, which is this fake microbit up here, and one from the actual device. It's coming up 0. I wonder if I shine a bright light on it, will it look different? Oh dear, it got disconnected from my computer. Oh, that's cool. If I shine a bright light on it, it goes very high. But if I put it in the dark, it goes down low. Yay! That is really cool. So let's go back. To make this a little bit more interesting, why don't we try plotting it using the LEDs here? We can do LED dot plot bar graph. As an alternative, by the way, you can go over here, click on LED, and find, plot bar graph. Displays a vertical bar graph based on the value and this high value. If the high value is 0, which we want, the chart gets adjusted automatically. So we'll pop this in here. So as well as printing the reading, let's also plot it on here. So the first number here is what we want to plot on this bar graph using the LEDs. We want to plot the reading that we just got, this reading variable. If I press play in the simulator, there we go, dark, dark, and then light. That's cool. And you can press download to put it on your actual microbit. And yeah, you can't see it, but I can. And it really does work. Do that, check that it works. Really important, test your program each little bit at a time, just to make sure that it's really working. If you write a big program and wait till the end to test it, it probably won't work and it will just be too confusing by then to fix. You'll need to start again. So I always test little tiny bits at a time to make sure that it's working and doing what you expect. Maybe for an extra little feature, I might make it show on the display how bright it is. So if I am pressing the button is pressed A, then maybe I will show a number. I can go basic, there we go, show a number on the screen. And the number that I'll show is the reading. So if I'm holding button A, it'll show the reading, go back up there, and it will keep scrolling forever while I'm holding A. We'll try that in the simulator. Dark, light, cool. If I press A, 157. Good. And if I hold A, it will keep doing it. Yeah. And sure enough, it'll do the same thing if I download it to my microbit. Cool. So that's a nice little feature in a microbit. It's packed with features. I love the device. It's got so much in it. I hope you have fun making cool things with microbit and doing the challenges. All right. Bye, everyone.